Have you ever wondered who was bold enough to stop chasing food and try making it grow instead? At first, others must have laughed, thinking it was nonsense, even calling them the fool of the village. Well, in this case, the tribe. But that crazy idea would change the destiny of humanity forever. Chapter 2. Agriculture. You survived another hunt. The rabbits were enough to keep the group alive for one more day. But as the nights pass and the seasons shift, a question grows louder. Must survival always be this fragile? Imagine this. You wake up not to the call of hunger, but to the sound of birds nesting near a river. You notice something unusual, plants sprouting where someone once dropped seeds by accident. Grains that seem to return, season after season. At first, it feels like luck. A patch of wild wheat sways in the wind. But then someone in your group asks, what if we did this on purpose? Instead of chasing, what if the food grew right here, waiting for us? It sounds almost impossible. But slowly the idea spreads. Hands that once carved spears now scatter seeds. Feet that once tracked animals now press soil over crops. Waiting replaces wandering. The reward is powerful, more food more often and in larger amounts. You no longer depend on chance. A harvest can feed a whole community. Children grow stronger, elders live longer, villages rise. But there is a price. Where the land gives, the land also demands. You must guard it, fight for it, stay near it. If the soil fails, so does your life. Famine becomes just as real as hunger once was. And freedom, the wild paths of the hunter, slowly fades behind walls, fields and borders. Yet humanity does not stop. Because with crops come animals that can be tamed, rivers that can be controlled, and surpluses that can be stored. What began as survival becomes a system. A system bigger than any single person, stronger than any single group. Food is no longer just something you find, it is something you produce. And this changes everything. But if food can be grown and controlled, then perhaps it can also be traded, taxed and used to build power itself. The next chapter is the story of how farming gave birth to civilization. If this made you think, a simple like or subscribe helps us keep creating more.